Guys, so for quite some time I've been asked to do some live coding videos and leave them up, and I always take them down because I'm usually playing music in the background or answering questions a bit too honestly that I don't want them recorded. So what we're going to do instead is I am going to start a new project. For a while I've been wanting to build a portfolio site for myself. And I have an idea what that is in my head, and I'm gonna build it out either in React, Vue, or Vanilla.js, something different than Angular. And we're gonna do live coding. I'm only gonna work on it while I am streaming these videos, and so I'll take some questions. I'll also work through here, but yeah. So this is gonna be a live stream series essentially, where I'm going maybe an hour or two at a time, working on a project. The way that I start projects out is I wireframe them, and so that's what we're gonna kind of do here, just to visualize what it is that I want to accomplish in our project here, which is my portfolio site. So with that being said, here's live coding sessions. Now you guys can stop complaining about me taking down my coding videos as I'm sort of working through. But let's go ahead and get into it. Now the only caveat is there won't be any music in the background, so you'll have to figure that out on your own. I'll be playing music, but you all won't hear it. You gotta code with music. So like I said, what I want to do, I'll just call this home page. Home is good. Is just make an idea of what it is that I want to accomplish. Engineer, YouTuber, and content creator. Yo. Can I put this full screen? Come on. And you know what? Since this is a live stream series, let's go ahead and do something slightly different, where we're gonna add a browse. I'm gonna go ahead and add chat to the screen. Oh, you know what? We don't need to do that anymore. The chat shows up in the video now in YouTube. Never mind. We'll save that screen real estate. So, is this for a course? No, man. This is gonna be just a live YouTube series of me building something from scratch, because a lot of you guys have asked about it. So I think what I'm going to do is a standard menu across the top. So we can think about how we can make that a little bit better down the road. Let's see. Make it a little bit thicker. Let's see. Menu bar, combo box, nav. You know what? If we want to do it right, we'll do it mobile first. If we really want to do it right, so home. So typically when you're developing, you're going to be doing a mobile first development. So imagine that we are on our phone. So usually the size, the width is 735 or roughly 700 pixels, usually the cutoff points. I think at my work we use 736, so this is it right here. And usually the height, what's the height of a mobile device? So we can just go to here and check out a few things. So responsive, so Pixel 2 XL is 411 by 823. Okay, so we'll do 400 by 200. That works. So we'll do 400 by 800. All right, so mobile first. And we'll have a new one for, so with mobile first, what we want is a, shit, I just put all this in. What I'm doing right now, you can consider as a blueprint. They're technical wireframes or mock-ups, and what we're trying to do is just get our thoughts together, really, at the end of the day. And so I think what I want to happen is I want my name in, like, because this is a dev portfolio site, right? So I want my name right here when we only have a menu to the right. And so what's like a heading? How do most sites do it? Like, if I inspect and I get this slightly smaller, is it menu on the right or menu on the left? Let's look at a different site. If we went to like Slick Deals. Okay. I think I want to go with my first intuition here. All right, so heading. So what I want, this is a little too big, is I'm gonna have a heading and a subheading. So we're gonna have Dylan C Israel, and we're gonna make this a little bit smaller. It's a little too big, so we'll make it like a 28. And then below that, we'll have like a paragraph. We have a horizontal rule. Let's do something like this. I'll be using CSS Grid for this. Yeah, I don't use Bootstrap anymore. Are you kidding me with that right now? Can we just not see it? Is that why? I think that might be it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we just couldn't see it. I was like, where is it going? Okay. So we'll have something like this. We don't have to make this perfect. I'm probably over-engineering this just a little bit right now. But... and then we'll do another. We'll go ahead and make that something like our engineer, YouTuber, and content creator. Okay. Okay, so that's how I want the, so this is called Balsamic. It says it right here, guys. So this is how I want my page to look when it's... Will this be on your channel after you finish the stream? Yes, man. I said that in the intro. This series is specifically a live coding thing so that you guys can see my process. I'm not to say like my process is the only process, but because it's been a request. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so invalid response. No. Put my music on. Okay, so I'm really gonna. The way that I see my homepage is a couple different ways. I want to have a picture. No. There we go. So we're gonna have a couple different images. So I have 3 images. We're gonna try and keep to this engineer, YouTuber, and content creator theme. Is this the new Coding Tutorials 360 site? This will be the new Dylan Israel site, which will be specifically for development for me. More or less, yes. I can't take these questions anymore. You guys are killing me right now. All right, so what we're gonna do right here is 350 by 350. All right, cool. And we could probably do a little bit more. So like, what is this? What is the width of that? That's about 375. Okay, so we're gonna do 375 by 375. If one more of you fucks ask me if I'm gonna use Bootstrap, I'm gonna delete everything on here tonight. Don't you worry. All right. Oops. And what we can do is we can actually lock this in place so that's not going to move anymore. We'll go ahead and lock that in place also. All right, cool. So we're going to have 3 pictures. And let's go ahead and actually unlock this thing. I just logged because we're going to have 3. And what we want to do, and we'll leave a little comment here. Just put a little note here of what I want. So basically on image hover, I want this to get slightly bigger. And then now we have to decide how we want to display text. So what am I doing? Display again. So we'll do something like heading, title. Title works. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to have the text over the image like so. Maybe we could have it. I'm trying to think what I want to do. If I want to have the image, like what I'm thinking is having the text as part of the image and then having a subheading underneath here. I'm not quite sure though. I think we'll just go with this. What size was this? I don't know. I think it was 28. Working in the field since Dylan has worked on projects. Worked on projects. In some technologies. I'm not a designer by any way. Yeah. Definitely talk about yourself in third person. Is that a joke or is that something I should actually do? I gotta add some more water to the essential oil diffuser. Yes, I'm going to make this into a series. I will not be working on this outside of a live stream. Did I go to college? Yes. I went. And then I promptly left. Not so promptly, but I left without a degree. Which is a very nice way of saying I dropped out of college. Okay, so you know what we should do is we should go scalp some people's sites. So Ricky, let's go check out Ricky's site. No, we'll worry about that later. This is just to gather my thoughts. And I think what I want to do is add an icon. Period. And then we'll add details. Is there a details icon? So what I'll do is I'll add additional details. It's gonna make that like a medium. That's way too big. And go ahead and add some. Actually, there's icon with a label. All right. And we want the label on the right. And we'll go ahead and change that to details. And we'll make that a what looks better, the eye or the circle? I guess it doesn't matter. And so when we click this, let's go ahead and create another one of these. Okay, so that's the general idea for the mobile stuff, but then we want to essentially repeat this 3 times. So we can go ahead and do that. Let me do YouTuber. Okay. Insert YouTube stuff and link to channel. Full list of pulled from the YouTube API. All right. All right. We're getting there. We're almost done with the mobile setup. What's going on, guys? Those commits, though. I think we might be done with the homepage here. I guess we should have a footer. What the fuck do people put in their footers nowadays? Okay, so let's talk about what we have real quick. All right. I mean, I'm bad at design. I think I do just fine. All right, cool. So this is our mobile view. Our mobile view is going to have a menu. It's going to have our title, our heading. It's going to have our links. Then we're going to pull in the GitHub API thing here. Then we're going to have an image. We're going to talk about engineer, what projects I've worked on. This is going to be a click down. Same thing for YouTube and same thing for content creator. That's going to be the home page in a mobile sense. I don't know what to put in the footer quite yet. So I think that's fine for now, and we'll worry about the footer later. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and duplicate, and this is going to be we're going to rename this, and this is going to be the desktop version. So it's going to look pretty similar. All right, cool. Read the comments. Man, what do you eat? Just Cater smoking. You guys gotta calm down, man. Okay, so that's the mobile version. We have an idea of what it is that we want to do. Unlock title. Unlock browser. Alright, so this is gonna be about, I mean, I guess the width would be 1920, right? And by, we'll just say by 1080. Alright, we don't need to put these comments in here anymore. We kind of already explained what the point of them is. Okay, so what I want is, I think these are going to be more vertical in nature. So lock browser. We'll make them 375 width, but we'll give them a height of 500. Alright, cool. Do something fun like that. Is that too spicy? I use the bathroom real quick. All right. You know what? Why don't we just start on the mobile stuff and we'll figure out the desktop view later. Because we're going to code it mobile first. I'm cool with that. You guys cool with that? All right, put this on a new monitor here. Looks like I started this at some point in time. So what we'll do here, cool. All right, so we have our live server going. Our head, our body. So in our body, we're gonna have a nav component. What are we gonna have? We're gonna have a semantic UI HTML. Not what I was looking for. MDN. Okay, so we're going to be following the semantics that are included in the navigation component here. All right, so we have our nav class, ULs, and then we have LIs, and then we have our anchor tags. All right, cool. I don't know where it's going to go yet, but we'll have a home. That'll be good. I'll have a LI, and then what else do we need? We'll have a courses, a portfolio page. We'll have a my courses. So I can't really put a contact me, like contact. Other than, I guess I could do a contact. The only thing is because you fucks are crazy. I can't just like have my phone number out there, but I can have my email out there. So we'll do a contact. Save that. Okay, so let's go ahead and format this a little bit. Excellent. While we're at it, let's go ahead and create a new file. We'll call this styles CSS. And in our head here, we'll go ahead and this will be a link. /styles.css. Cool. So this is here. What else do we have? Where's my stuff? We don't need any variables yet. We can leave that there. Okay, so we're going to do a mobile first design, which means we're going to set up our values here to act in a mobile first way, which means that we're going to have our nav be hidden by default. So we'll do something like this. Nav space ul space li display none. I might have to put this on the ul. I know that'll work. Okay, so now we're hiding it, and what we're gonna do is we are going to target the nav. So nav colon before content menu. Sorry, it's been a minute since I've done this. Maybe it's nav after. Let me see here. It's just essential oils, guys. Calm down. All right. Is it colon? Is there 2 colons? Shit. There we go. All right, cool. So what we're gonna do, can we zoom in a little bit? All right, cool. Oh, you know what? We'll do it a different way. What we're gonna do, if we go to font awesome. No, we can do it this way. This is fine. All right, cool. Now what I need is I need to search. Shit. I just did this at work the other day. I'm trying to remember how I did it. That's what I needed. It was a slash. All right, cool. That should have worked. Come on. Oh my god. Oops. We're close, guys. I wonder if it's because Font Awesome 4. Let's see. Yeah, Font and 5 must work slightly different. Okay, that's fine. We can use the 4 icons for the time being. It's only for, we're only going to use it for this one thing. Let's go. No, I don't use the clipboard manager. There we go. There we go, baby. Want to use inline SVG icons? We could. We don't need to though. Mainly because it adds additional HTML. So it's HTML we don't need for this. So cool. That's why. So it's gonna clutter up our HTML in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to manipulate the styles of this without having to add additional stuff. Oops. Second, I'm going to open the blinds here. So, all right, the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna find some CSS variables here to handle the and there we go. All right, cool. So now we have our CSS set up for our desktop for our media query. And what we want to happen here is we'll go ahead and pass in, want to go back to our nav ULLI and I'll just display I'll just put block for a second. I think we're gonna use CSS grid in just a second. So when we take this out of responsive mode, and That did not work as I thought it was going to. Okay. I might have got this backwards. Why don't you, Dylan, don't you have a JavaScript course on Udemy? Yes, I do. Rumor has it, I give some away when people donate money. It's kind of crazy, right? So, no, that happened the other day. Alright. So at the very least, this is what we can do here. So nav before, we'll go ahead and put display none. So this is making me think that my min width is not set properly. Or oh, you know what? Maybe we don't need the unit of measurement on there. Listen here, mofo. You're gonna work whether you like it or not. Oh shit, was that it? Add media only. Let's gotta add this meta tag real quick. Dude, just work. Piece of shit. Alright. I just said it now, son. It ain't working. Alright, so let's try this. Maybe it doesn't like my var in here. Son of a bitch. I hate when chat's right. Okay, so we got it backwards. Damn meta tag. Alright. So now we change this to min width. We put back our variable. And then here we're going to pass in desktop width. And so if we look, when it's 750 pixels wide, it's going to have here. So if we go 750, it's fine. But if we go 751, 900. I don't think it likes this. Listen here, boy. You're gonna work. You're gonna work. You can learn the basics of CSS in a weekend. There we go. Huh, I wonder why it doesn't like the variables in there. Did it not? Because that should have been fine. That's unfortunate. Let me see here. Yeah, so apparently we can't do that. It doesn't like us doing this. I don't know why. It doesn't matter, man. We can just... I mean, that shouldn't work either. But hey, sometimes you just try shit, you know, not gonna work. Alright, 750px. Alright. Excellent. So now you'll see we have a menu showing up depending on what size it is. Cool. And we've taken a mobile first approach to it. We can actually get rid of that because we don't care about that in our... Oops. Cool. All right. So now what we want to do is on click. And am I using the built-in one? No, I'm using an extension, but it probably does the same thing. I am using a live server though. So here we go. Okay, so I need to put it on the A then. Excellent. I think that should be either or. Will pass. No? Now I wonder if it actually didn't reflect the change. It might be going too slow. No, it works. Okay, so that's fine. We'll take the focus off. Alright. Where's the BEM methodology? We're following more so the what do you call this? Semantics for our setup. So far we haven't defined a class, if you've noticed. We don't need a class. All our navigations should look somewhat the same, and so we're targeting them based off the semantic elements that you would expect. Like so. Okay, so we have this. And what we want to happen is when we click this, some shit happens. We add or remove a class. We work on the CSS first. So it's a bad idea to learn two programming languages at the same time. Depends who you ask. Grid dash template dash columns 1FR. And alright, cool. So we have that. All we'll need to do is change that to block. And then we'll add a class. So let's go ahead and set a body background dash color to, what's a good gray color? Shades of gray, Jesus Christ. Alright, cool. This is just, well, yo, yes, thank you for that. I forgot about that. Alright, cool. This is just because I'm probably gonna have a white menu. I just don't know what I'm going to do for the background. So now that we've defined that, we're going to say right here. So on the li that we want to put the block, okay. So we'll say nav ul li dot is expanded display colon block. All right, so thank you, Med. I knew I was close. So nav ul li a colon focus. There we go. Serious question. When do you use Gitter or Slack for 2,000 plus users? Can collaborate or just hang out and chat? Not quite sure what you're asking, to be honest. I know what Gitter and Slack is, but what are you really asking right now? Okay, so let's go ahead. I think we're at the time for JavaScript file where we want to apply this class dynamically. And we will say, we'll create a function. is in TypeScript, but do I want to take the time to whatever. All right. Is it on click? I feel so embarrassed that I've forgotten all my vanilla JavaScript. I have to actually look this up. Yeah, it's on click. Oh. I know, I just haven't used so much. I haven't used vanilla JavaScript in so long. Let's try this. Let's actually remove the event. We'll just console log 1 and see if it's even registering our click. It doesn't seem to be. How far have I come on code fights? I'm some like soldier rank 2 or 3 right now. I know how to add a class. Let's see. I don't want a button. Do I need a button? Can I not have on click on a button? But here's the thing, guys. It's not detecting my click. I know how to target that. I don't need the query selector. It is not console logging my click on the before element or the after element. Actually, let's see if it's... Those are going somewhere, so preserve log in case it's getting deleted. Yeah, no, it's not doing it. So I'm starting to think. Where's that video? It's gone. That video wasn't long for this world. You know what? How long have we been going? About, I can go another 15 minutes. We're going to out about 90 minutes. Alright, cool. Now, what if we made this a nav? Okay, so it's got nothing to do with it being on the nav. I wonder, then, what could it be? Could it be how I'm injecting my script? Hmm? App.js. Huh. Why are you writing vanilla.js? Just do something different. Why not? It's either this or React. I'm leaning towards React now that I'm dealing with this because I probably want to. Oh shit, is that what I'm doing wrong? Parentheses? Motherfucker. Yeah, it is an Angular thing. Shit! There's 20 minutes of my life never coming back. Yeah, there it is, boys. There it is. Alright, bonus points for Daryl Parkhouse. Shout out to Daryl Parkhouse. Saving lives since 2018. Can we not pass the event? I guess not. That's alright. We can do it the old-fashioned way. I'm not worried about this. Oops. Need that. Did I ever suffer from hating my own voice? Yeah, it's kind of it's kind of an interesting thing. So like I've never really suffered in a traditional sense of like really hating my own voice. I have, but the thing that's always been the hardest for me is editing to myself talking, because you'll critique yourself a lot more than actually what my voice sounds like. And it's always hard editing the Dolan videos. Every time I do a Dolan video, it's uncomfortably hard to have that talk. Like that editing, and sometimes I can't even do it. That's why like one time I had some errors get released because I just didn't edit. I just threw it in there. It happens. Okay, so what we want to do is we'll go ahead and give an ID, and we'll call this main navigation. Apex? The only Apex I know is Apex Predator, and that's me, baby. No. There's some Apex Systems, which is a recruiting agency. The White Urkel. Yo, bro. Don't just be throwing out the Caucasian Urkel comments like that, alright? Ain't no Urkel here. I got rid of the glasses. I got my eyes lasered, and the braces are coming off soon, alright? Oh, shit. Alright, so now what we're gonna do, is, we gotta do a little bit of review. Alright. So we have it. We want to say navigation dot remove I think it's is it classless dot remove, and in here we're gonna put dot is expanded else navigation dot classless dot add what are we doing here? Oh, is expanded. All right, that's the CSS class. All right, boys. It's the moment of truth. Where's my settings? Yeah, where's my settings wheel? Is this it? There it is. Don't be hiding my setting wheels, bro. There it is. It got added. Okay, so now, wait, did it get removed? Well, it got added. All right. Did not get removed. It's looking like that ain't working. I just want to get this class to add and remove easily enough. Maybe it's getting called. There we go. There we go. We got it, boys. Do not worry, young ones. Okay, so all right, the only issue is that we added the class to the wrong thing. Is we actually need to add it here, or we want to set the display block here on the LIs. That's what we want to do. Wait, why is it even adding it? Oh, shit. Okay. We'll figure it out next time. So I've been we spent a little bit of time getting up and running here. I don't normally do vanilla JavaScript, so we're struggling a little bit. That's all right. That's why we do new things, right? So I'll take a second to answer some questions here if you guys have any before we end this one. And if you like this, let me know, because this I did this. I did this because it's requested by popular demand. I'm debating about jumping into React instead, but I think I want to do a vanilla JavaScript project. It's been a while, and I figured live stream we could sort of, because I'm going to learn a lot myself and refresh quite a bit. We can go ahead and work through these items together. But yeah, any questions? The next one will probably be next weekend. Well, I'm not going to work on this at all outside of the live streams, so we'll be doing it together. And we'll continue on with that. So I think this is kind of a fun project. I'm gonna make a note here in my comments. Normally I would never do to do, but I'm not gonna touch this. But alright guys, I appreciate you watching. I hope you had fun. I'll leave this up here, and I guess I should go make some sort of thumbnail or something for this series. Yeah, hopefully you found it helpful. I think we covered a couple. I guess what we'll do for the series, we'll do a little bit of wrap up of what we did, about 5 minutes. So we talked a little bit about mobile first design, which is how we did our wireframes, about what it is that we're expected to have out here. I think I'm actually going to swap this over here. I like that better. And that seems to be more standard. So I'm going to bring this over here, and I'll bring the menu over here. I think I like that better now. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. But we talked about mobile first design. We tried to, we talked a little bit about wireframes and sort of where we're going with this project, what it is that we want to do. And I think maybe in the next video, what we might do is just start connecting these APIs and dive into the docs. It depends on how sick I get of CSS and trying to add classes manually to things. So we did that, and then we showcased a little bit of how to set up a brand new application. We talked a little bit about semantics and setting things up the proper way in your HTML as you should. We learned that I've been very bad with vanilla.js also, and we started our JavaScript files. We did quite a bit of CSS. We have one class is expanded that we're adding on here. You'll notice how we are slowly increasing our CSS, but it is a mobile first design. Let me go ahead and remove that because we don't have anything in there quite yet. It's a mobile first design, meaning that we're going to only have a media query for the desktop version and handle that there. And that's going to limit our CSS in that aspect. But yeah, so covered quite a bit. But with that being said, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share. Support me on Patreon, all that good stuff. Hit that notification bell, and I will see you a couple days. Maybe during the week I'll hop on and we'll do an hour one. But it's about time for me to grab some lunch. So bye, guys.